I always say this, that I approach everything with this attitude that it might just work. It might just work.
Yeah.
And if it works, that's amazing, magical, and we all get the rewards. If it doesn't work, we can just try another day.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's great.
And having fun is by nature amazing. So yeah.
Yeah, it will happen anyway.
Yeah. Hopefully, yes. Yeah. So welcome to the show. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for being here with me and everybody who's listening.
Thank you. Thank you.
I have so many questions for you because this is two people meeting.
Yes.
Two people meeting who I wasn't gonna say like barely know each other, because we know each other a little bit, but not that much.
For 5 minutes.
Perfect.
I would say. Yes.
Yeah, we met at a meeting, and then it was like, yes, let's do a podcast the next Saturday. Boom, and now here we are.
This is how it is.
And this is life. I love life like this. So
It has to be more spontaneous. So,
yes.
Yeah.
So welcome to the show again. We talked about that you had experiences as an actress. Is that true? Tell me more about it.
I will tell you. So, I come from Argentina. This is where I was born. And when I went to live to Buenos Aires, I am not originally from Buenos Aires. I'm from La Pampa, in the middle of the country. Buenos Aires is a city that is full of culture, is full of art, and is full of theater, especially theater. And so, because I was there and I wanted to try, because there were so many options, I tried, and I think I became addicted to it. So my addiction started for improv classes. So I started going to improv classes, and then I was like hooked, like a drug addict to improv classes. Because it's so fun, because you never know what is going to happen, because you go with a lot of ideas to your house after the class, and because you meet a lot of people and you have a lot of fun with all of these people also outside. That's mostly how it started. And then I actually created a group, or a little theater group, and we wrote a play. And I was also acting in this play, for 2 years. So that's the story, more or less.
Wow!
Yeah.
Congratulations! This is amazing.
Thank you. Have you tried?
This is the universe conspiring to make greatness and make people meet, because I actually have a book about improv theater. That's
really?
True. Yeah. So
also another addict.
One can say that, yeah. So I wanted to express my beliefs and philosophies about how you can actually embody the present moment.
Yeah.
And say, hey, I would love to be in this situation, in this moment, in this scene together with you, and at the same time, be just chill. Be not worry about the next thing, next events.
Yeah.
Just be chill and really be present. So yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very mind-blowing, I think, to practice this, because you practice not to have expectations about what's going to happen next. And this is very hard also.
Yes.
Because everything, your mind always goes to this place, to what is next, what is the expectation, how it's going to be. And it's really a practice. For me, it's a physical practice.
Do you mind if I ask how old were you when you started doing improv?
No, I don't mind. So I think it was 26.
Okay.
25, 26 I was, yes.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
And ever since then, you've been you adapted and learned this philosophy, and now you have it with you wherever you go.
Exactly, that's the idea. I practiced for 6 or 7 years in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I changed the country, I changed the country to start working here in Hungary, in Budapest. And this was 2 years ago already. And I didn't come back because I didn't find a place.
Mm-hmm.
So now my idea is to come back. I will have some calls with my former teacher in Argentina. Mm-hmm. And she's going to help me to create a class also that I can.
So you're starting a class?
I would like to, yes. I have to have the training first
Okay.
with my former mentor, let's say. And I would like to open the workshop. Yes.
Okay, let me be the
Yes.
first person who congratulates you for setting out the intention of opening a workshop.
Yeah.
This is amazing and I love this. So I hope this happens. I know it's hard and challenging,
Yeah.
but you are ready to tackle that challenge and I know
Yeah.
it's going to be great, beyond expectations.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
Thank you. Yes. And also because I was in Argentina in December and I was like, I have to have this energy again. Whatever I live, I don't care. So I will just do it myself.
Very cool. Do you want to talk about this more? What are your practices that you like? Is there like a practice you love improving on, or are you something you want to like a definite must-have that you want to have in your workshops? For example, I love an improv exercise that goes like this. It says like a superhero. That's a superhero exercise, and it's like somebody goes to you and it's like, superhero, we have something for you to handle, please help us. And then the superhero says the solution to your problem, and then you as the guide who's like asking them have to come up with another problem based on their solution. So for
Okay.
example, hey, please help us, the forest is on fire. And then the superhero says, okay, I will just use water to extinguish the fire. Oh, superhero, please help us, the whole city is now flooded. And then it's like, yeah. So it's like one problem after another problem, but one solution after another solution, right? I love that exercise because it keeps me like up on the edge of my feet. And I think it's immerses you into that kind of problem solving mindset. So I love that. Yeah. Do you have some sort of a technique or some sort of practice that you like?
Well, in this particular aspect of the improvisation, let's say, the ones that I like the most are the most physical ones, I would say, like trying not to create an idea and not trying to develop a specific idea, that you know how it's going to end. So it's a little bit abstract, I think, but I think it relates to the work with body. So maybe you just start with a movement and just do something weird with your movement, and let's see what's the story of the movement, and maybe someone can copy also that. And I also really like the choral aspect of the class. Like, for example, maybe I start singing a song and everybody has to sing the song, or they are my chorus, or they had their own version of the song. So it became like a choral thing, and it's not so much because it's a very groupal, it's a very collective thing, and this type of thing of classes. So I think that's the part that I also like, the collective side of it. Like I start something and someone else can have it, and they also take it and they put a new thing up on top of that, and they develop something with my first initial, spontaneous movement. So I think I like that also.
Absolutely, and it's like a testament to how a small thing can develop into a huge, big, good, great thing. So yeah.
And also the surprise factor, like, because I don't know, maybe I say something really random and someone else just says something, but it's totally different from the initial idea, So and it distorts until it becomes something totally different, and it's a collective narrative.
Yes. And as they say, the beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So each person can find its own moments and beauty in that improvised scenes, I believe. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And can we just say, like, this is not scripted, so this is awesome. Like, I just meet you 5 minutes into the conversation. We say, yes, we're doing a podcast. Then I think, oh, this is going to be the best podcast ever because, like, we're improvising. And then it's like, you tell me, like, yeah, Patrick, I'm a trained person. Yeah, of course. Yeah, so I just love that. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's also very exciting for me. And it was also super random. I really trust in the randomness. I think, I don't know what are we calling randomness, but I think we can say that it's pretty random to go to a bar on a random Friday and meet a random group of people, and have a random podcast. Everything is random.
But it's the beauty of it,
But
right?
I think that's the fun part.
Yes, yes.
Otherwise,
So I want you to elaborate on that. What does fun mean to you, and what does happiness mean to you?
what does fun mean to me?
Yes,
Oh my god.
because based on the topic of the conversation, like we embrace moments that otherwise would not come to us, right? Because these are random moments often, and this is so genuine that we embrace this randomness. It's like, hey, I just thought of a pink elephant. Now you're thinking of a pink elephant too, of course. And we share these moments within each other, but these are random moments. But I think happiness is part of it. And I think joy and happiness comes out of these moments. So yeah, what does happiness mean to you? Do you embrace this too, or what does it mean to you?
About fun or about happiness? I didn't understand that.
Yeah, so I like the process
Sí.
of just embracing moments and call them improvised or random moments in my life. But I think even though I don't plan them, these bring happiness to me.
Yeah.
So do you like this philosophy even in your everyday life and embrace it as part of your source of happiness? Or are you a planner?
Both. I think it's both. I really like to plan. I'm not going to lie. I am not very strict also with my planning because if I have to change everything and something happens, I am used to. I know I have the flexibility to change the plans, but I also like a plan. Or at least I like to make a list in the daily week, I'm going to achieve this. I like having goals. It keeps me very motivated. I think planning is also sometimes part of the motivation. Like maybe I will achieve this in this time or blah. That part, yes. But then I think I come from a culture that planning and fixed things is not the common thing. Where I come from, everything is a little bit more, I wouldn't say improvised, but the way you have to deal with daily life is a little bit improvised. And something is going to change all the time. Every year there will be changes. Like more maybe political, economical, job-wise, things are not really so stable. So I think we have a practice on being flexible and being adaptable and being spontaneous. And also it's valued. I think it's a culture that values being spontaneous more than being planned, And we have fun with that. So I am also part of that, and this is where I come from. But also I like some plan for sure. But you cannot believe in the plan. It's just a fake. It's not fake. It's just a scenario. It's just a scenario,
One of the many.
Exactly. It could be like this, but it could be not like this, and you have to be ready. Everything can change. And knowing myself, I like to allow that things change. So if I have a plan in the Saturday morning and they call me and they tell me, we are going to hike, I say, yeah, fuck the plan. I will see it tomorrow.
Nice.
So I think even though I have plans for myself, I rather choose spontaneous things if they appear over the plan. So I have both, but I choose spontaneity when it happens. I don't fix myself to the plan so much.
And so the reason why I wanted to ask you about plans, because you mentioned that you also made a play. Was that a scripted play or was it an improvised play?
No. Yeah, it was written in an improvised technique. So the writing was more improvised, like trying different things, but then it became a fixed script. And I find it hard.
Okay.
I find it hard. The process of going from improvisation to a full script that you have to record the lines, you have to remember the lines and the exact entries out, and what's going to happen. Even though what happens in the scene can be more improvised, but you have to follow the
intentions.
Yeah, what you wrote, the dialogue.
Yes.
The dialogue was a new thing for me to learn when I had to do it, and it was not easy because I was used to do just go improvise and do whatever, and then I have to really study and remember all the lines. That was more, yeah, it was different. It was different.
Would you be interested in making another play soon, or was that your biggest piece that you wanna leave behind you?
No. I would like to try again. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. For
When?
me, it was like the first play that I was doing shows and being in a theater for 2 years. Before that, I did more like small performances that lasted 1 day or two, so it was very fast. So I would like to try again. Yes. How? Because I did only one after all.
So far, the best.
Could be.
Yeah.
Let's see. No. It can be better. Why not?
Okay.
We can always improve.
And where was the setting where you performed this? Was there like a special theater that said yes? Were you knocking on doors to perform, or how did you find the venue?
Okay, the venue, I think it was because the director of the play, she knew the owner of a theater, and so I think she sent the project. They like it. They say, yeah, you can do it every Friday from ta to ta, and we have these type of deals where all the money that we get from we were collecting money, not with a fixed price. When you collect money after the show in a bag.
Yeah.
So I think
it's donation based.
Exactly, it was donation based, and then at the end of the play, we split it with the owner of the theater. So a part for them, a part for us, and yeah, this
What
is how
was
it
your
works.
character called?
Fernanda,
What was she known for?
because she was able to talk with her dead mother.
Oh, very interesting.
Yes.
Now I want to see it.
It was so fun. It was so fun. So my dead mother was not there, but she was there. But I was talking to her like in the scenario, so sometimes I had to be, like in the middle of the scenario, talking to a voice.
Yes. Which is funny, and at the same time, it's almost like relatable, right? So it's like, yeah, I sometimes do that the same, not to that extent, but like maybe, yeah.
Yeah. And then because she wanted to get rid of the mother or the voice of the mother, she started to call, a shaman to see if the shaman can clean the space, to see if the mom can leave finally the house, And then at the same time, people were trying to buy the house. So she was also receiving people like, a couple.
No, yeah.
And they had fights while she was talking to the mother, fighting with them. So the Fernanda was fighting with the mother, the couple were fighting with themselves, while Fernanda was like talking to nothing, to the air. And then she was having, it was so funny. And then Fernanda was also flirting with the guy that was helping her to sell the house, from the
agent
property, the Asian property.
Nice.
So he had the same name, but the male version, he was Fernando.
Very creative. I love these kind of things.
Yeah.
Not overthinking it. Just like, yeah, that's the name. We're sticking with it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was so funny.
Perfect.
And we did a proper, similar to a real shamanic ritual from the Andes, from Bolivia, because the actor doing the shaman, he is from Bolivia, and so he also knows a little bit about how to make a ritual. He brought real stuff, so we were burning things also at the end of the play. We burned some things. We did a proper ritual. Then we toast with champagne.
Toast with champagne. Perfect.
That's how it ends.
That's how it is.
I spoiled it.
No need to worry about it. This is a good experience for everybody, I hope. So yeah, that's amazing.
And we keep it for 2 years, It was very
That's a
interesting.
very long running
It's a
show.
very-
So congratulations on that. Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine that. Yeah, after that, COVID happened, so everything started to close. Things change in general.
Right.
The lifestyle, the setting of life changed, and I also got a job here, so I moved. So that's why it didn't happen again for me so far. But I would like to. I'm looking forward.
So I love how you're opening up about your past experiences, and we're talking about this because you are an amazing human being. So thank you for being who you are, and I would love to get to know you even better. So I have this question. Maybe it's a right kind of question. Maybe it's like, what? But we'll see. So if you and I would be longtime friends, what would I know about you that I don't know right now?
What would you know? I don't know. Like in what sense? Like my family.
Okay.
My family.
Okay.
I think my family. It's a good point.
Are they cool? Are they nice?
They are super cool.
Okay.
Yes. I think my family is very important for me. So at some point, if you're my friend for a long time, you already have met some of my siblings or my mother or my father, maybe. I have very cool siblings also.
Also into improv theater or different kind of genres?
No, one, she's a professor and she works in marketing, in advertisement. The other is a lawyer. And the other, he's a filmmaker, but he's starting to be a filmmaker, and he's like a TikTok influencer
Very
in Argentina.
nice.
Yeah.
Very
So he's
nice.
more theater oriented, I would say. He's more like in this performative side. But they are all super cool, and they are all. I am the elder, you know. So for me, my siblings are very important because I also took care of them when they were very, very young, because we have a very gap age difference. So yeah, also that. What else you should know? You have to know also that I am from La Pampa, and being from La Pampa is very special for someone of La Pampa because we are very few people there. It's a very small amount of population. There are more cows than people in this place, but we have a very strong sense of identity. Like we are from La Pampa, you know, we are
Okay.
from there.
Okay. Do
And
you have a flag or like some sort
There
of
is a flag.
symbol?
Yeah, the most important thing is the type of tree that doesn't exist in other places. So it's the calden. And also, what else? Yeah, and there is a conspirative theory in Argentina even that people say it doesn't exist.
Your place doesn't
Yes.
exist? No
That
way!
it's fake. And like, have you ever met a person from La Pampa? They say, you know, the rest of the people. And yeah, we exist.
Okay.
Yes. And then wait, there is more things about La Pampa that you should know. There is a huge amount of UFO situations.
Okay.
So this is also a big deal there.
Okay.
I made a survey some years ago in Instagram
Okay.
asking, have you ever had an encounter with a UFO, or your parents or your uncles? Everyone answered yes.
Wow.
Yes. Even
So-
my mother.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
amazing. So that's hot season right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Abductions, everything.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, wow.
So this is something that people from La Pampa knows,
Okay.
but I think the world also doesn't know.
Oh, okay.
You know, like it's very specific.
Okay.
So yeah, also that.
So you represent this place. I love that. This is super cool. I love that energy, and I love that you embody this kind of ideas. Yeah. Do you have a question for me?
Yeah, probably a lot.
Tell me. I'm
Like,
open
what
for
do
it.
you do in the week? How is your week?
How's my
Do
week?
you have a job?
Yeah.
Do you study? What do you do?
Yeah.
Like
so-
practical things. I like that.
Absolutely. I love how we're like, this is theater, this is important, but like, tell me the practical, real deal, Patrick. Who are you? What's your tax number? Why do you do this? Yeah. So, well, on Fridays, I like hanging out with people at this community called the Trunk Lounge community. It's a bunch of people gathering together at the place where there's a big table, and we all sit around a big table and we share stories.
Okay.
We share stories about life and what happened and who's loud and who's not, and everybody gets to have their stories be told. So I think that's a wonderful Friday night, and I'm kind of consistent with it, so I kind of go like almost every week or something. Yeah.
But is it open space?
It's a restaurant. Yeah,
it's a restaurant where you sign up to go, or
everybody can come, so you don't have to sign up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's free to come. You just have a drink with us if you want to. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's that I do on Friday nights. During the day, I usually have like amazing lunches. I love cooking, so I take the time to like cook some cool, amazing specialty dish for myself, and sometimes I invite friends over.
What's your favorite?
My favorite specialty dish, it's a Hungarian dish. It translates to like layered potatoes.
Okay.
So yeah, it's rakott krumpli. And you have like eggs, you have like bacon, you have like everything in there. So yeah, it's like potatoes, eggs, bacon, and a lot of sour cream. So yeah.
In layers.
In layers, like lasagna, but with these different layers.
But with potatoes.
Yeah.
Wow. Sounds good.
So pretty cool stuff. I love that. It takes 2 hours to make, so yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
No, but it's important to spend time in the kitchen.
But here's the deal. I make it with friends, so I always do this. Whenever I invite someone, they have to do the cooking, I do the dishes.
Okay.
So it's their time to shine in that sense.
Okay.
And then they show me their variety of like, or their version of like what that dish looks like. So yeah, that's an amazing thing. And I'm actually cooking today too on a Saturday with a friend called Adam. So that's gonna be cool too.
Do you know what are you going to cook for Adam?
No, he's told me it's gonna be a surprise, which I embrace.
He's going to cook.
Yeah. I'm going to his place now. So
That's
after
great.
this, yeah. So there's that. And I have my own company. It's a small company. I create medical software for people who have trouble with their blood glucose, and if they're driving a car, their blood glucose can go down, and that can lead to dangerous situations for them. They can faint.
Okay.
And I help prevent that from happening. So I prevent it with this algorithm, with this Apple Watch thing, and I measure the pulse, the heartbeats, and I measure something called blood glucose 2 with a sensor on the upper arm, and this pulse and
it's an application.
It's an iPhone application.
So you study something related to IT?
I studied physics.
Okay.
So I studied the small and the big and the beautiful.
Okay. Nice.
Everybody's like, you studied physics? That's interesting, but I used to suck at it in high school or something. But I think physics education should be better because like...
It's interesting, I would say.
It's a cool subject matter, yeah.
I mean, it's everything.
Yeah. Yes.
It's basically like philosophy, but for real things.
Yes, Thank you for saying that. Yeah. So it's a pretty cool stuff, and but I'm also looking for new job opportunities always. So it's like I have my own company. That's cool. That's amazing. But if another better option comes along, I'm happy to switch and just join. So what the latest and greatest thing was that I applied to be a brand manager.
Okay.
Because I was like, can I be a brand manager? Maybe.
Why not? Why not?
Why yes.
Exactly.
Absolutely. So but I have like reference materials that I worked with brands before like that. So that was good for me to have it like as a proof of validation or something perhaps. So that's cool. We can talk about brand too. What is your favorite brand?
My favorite brand? What a question. How do I know which one is my favorite brand?
I don't know. My favorite brand is like
Oh.
a brand that represents a cool idea.
Uh-huh.
Sesame Street is a cool brand. Like the
Okay.
famous television series that is like the Elmo character. And it's like for kids, but they teach you educational stories and all that good stuff. So Sesame Street is the cool stuff, I
Okay.
think. With Kermit the Frog.
Well, there is a lot of very cool media brands in Argentina. So, for example, I follow a lot, but this is more like, I would say, journalism, but they also do podcasts, they also do videos, they do essays. The name is, I forgot. It doesn't matter. There is another one very similar. The name is El Gato y la Caja, the cat and the box. And they mix science with scientific divulgation, but cool. Mixed with visual design that is cool, actually. So they do all of these infographics that are super interactive, and you can, start, reading an article about, a new mushroom, some drugs, and they have infographics that you can just like click here, there, and everything is so cool designed, like artistically and very modern. I think this is one of the ones that I like the most. And then I am every day following stream YouTube. I don't know if this is a question I have for someone from Hungary. Do you have in Hungary like streamers?
Streamers. That's, I think, a niche very few Hungarians got into just
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
So yeah, I love streamers, but usually I follow international streamers.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's a big thing now in Argentina. The streamers have replaced almost the television because the shows are good, the people is very funny, and this is mostly, I would say, fun entertainment shows. I have a addiction to one that I listen every day. It's 3 women from Argentina. They just sit there for 1 hour. They are all comedian and one journalist. I know, I love them. I think they are so funny. But I think the stream culture now is big in Argentina. It's the thing. It's now the place to communicate. So also that, and the name of this channel is Futurock. And this is a stream channel that is self-managed. It doesn't take any funding from no one, from the government, from any companies. So they are super independent, and they can also communicate independent opinions, which is very important.
Cool.
Yeah. So this is what I can think about that. But I think a lot of brands I like. Also movie, the cinema.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like the movies? What's your favorite movie?
I love movies. What's my favorite movie? Well, this is a very hard question. But
Okay, we can skip it if you want to.
I have a movie that I would like to recommend now.
Okay, please do.
And this movie is very amazing. The name is The Ugly Stepsister. Have you seen it?
No.
It's from Norway. So
Okay.
the director is from Norway. And it's about the Cinderella story from the point of view of the ugly stepsister. So it's not centered in Cinderella, it's centered in the ugly stepsister. And it's about how the ugly stepsister wants to be cute, wants to be beautiful, and all the horrible physical procedures that she has to do for that in the 18th century. That was a wild moment to make a nose surgery, for example. It's a little bit intense, the movie. It's also very funny. It has dark humor, very dark, very dark. But this is the movie I recommend to people every day now.
Okay.
I don't know if it's my favorite, but this is the one that I want to recommend.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, do you have?
Yeah,
favorite
I
movie?
love this. I'm the kind of person that watches a movie again and again and again.
Okay.
So yeah, because it's so good, I think. So there's this movie called, it's with Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks, and it's called Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me If You Can, yes.
Yeah,
Amazing movie.
yeah.
It's a movie to see many times.
Yes, and it's made by like a wonderful crew. I think it's a Steven Spielberg movie, maybe. I don't know,
Okay.
but yeah. So it's like made by a story that was like real, right? There was an actual person who started faking signatures and faking banknotes
Yeah.
and faking that he's a pilot and faking he's a doctor or something, just to get away with everything in that era. And then he was later sent to prison, and in prison, then he was given an option to either start working with the FBI or the CIA, or just stay in prison. And he accepted the job at the National Services. So he was like a legend.
Yeah. No, this is an amazing movie, and also it's Leonardo DiCaprio doing the movie, which is, I think, the best actor of Hollywood, maybe?
Yeah.
What do you think?
That's a good question. Who's the best actor in Hollywood right now? I love Timothée Chalamet too.
You look, okay,
So,
but he's
yeah.
very young yet.
Yeah,
He has
yeah,
time,
yeah.
he has time.
Yeah, he has time to grow and make movies and all that good
I mean,
stuff.
he's very
But
good.
I loved him in Wonka. Wonka was like he's a
Ah, yeah.
singing movie when he is a chocolate factory owner.
I
So
didn't
that's-
saw the version, the new version.
Okay. Yeah,
I saw the
yeah.
other, that's with Johnny.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool too, the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So that's right. And there's this cool repertoire of movies that he makes, I think. So yeah, Dune 3 is coming out
Dune
this
3.
Christmas, so that's gonna be big.
I really like Dune, yes.
Yeah.
And I have a question also. Don't you think that Leonardo DiCaprio has never failed?
Never failed in a movie?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I haven't seen all of his movies, right?
But he
So,
never, I analyzed this already.
Okay.
He never-
you know everything. Yeah.
He never choose a bad project.
Oh yeah.
He never choose a movie that failed.
Have you seen the latest movie of Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah. One
what's it
battle
called?
after
One battle
another.
after the other. Yes. Yeah.
Amazing movie. Also another movie everyone should see.
Yeah. It's made by
his-
Paul Thomas Anderson, and very nice music in there.
Mm-hmm.
The pacing and everything with the musicality of the movie, I think it's very interesting. Yeah. It was funny to see him as a dad who's like very retired almost or something. So I think that's a funny character for Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah,
to
I really
see,
like it
yeah.
also.
Yeah.
For this movie, when I left the cinema, I was so immersed in the story that I couldn't. I had to take like 2 hours to leave the story behind.
Wow.
I was so in the movie, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that I was like, I cannot believe I have to come back to my real life after the cinema.
That's what a good movie does to
I
you.
was like, what the.
Yeah. That's what a good movie
Yeah.
does to you, I think.
Yeah.
And then to everybody, I think. So yeah.
Also, Paul Thomas Anderson is good, but I saw many movies of Paul Thomas Anderson. Some movies are too long for me.
Okay.
They are very nice, but sometimes the span of attention is complicated.
Yeah, welcome to the club. I have the same feeling. Sometimes I'm like, how is this more than 20 minutes? Yeah, it's like, yeah,
It's like, oh my God, it's 2 hours. Oh my God, I'm scared.
yeah.
How am I going to do?
Well, on the last note, I think our podcast is coming to an end because it's getting, the sun is setting now
Yeah.
and all that good stuff. So yeah. So I have one final question, and it can lead to a dead end, or it can be like, it's an interesting question. So I love asking this, but you don't have to answer it if
Okay.
you don't want to. What's a question that you wish more people would ask you?
Well, maybe about how it was the adaptation, the migration process, the adaptation to the new country.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask you about that? How was it?
Yes, you can. It was hard.
Okay.
It was hard.
Mhm.
Now it's okay. Now it's okay. But because I started a new job, you know, as soon as I arrived, I was already having a job,
Mhm.
and the job is partly remote. So I moved from Argentina to here with 32, 33 years old, which is big. You know, it's a number where you already have family, established friends forever, your forever friends in your home country. And it's very hard. You are not as adaptable, I think, as when you are 22. You are 32. I don't know, it's a different time. So I think it took a lot of time, like 2 years, for me to adapt, to accept the new culture, to accept the new ways, to accept, my decision, to be sure about my decision, to be confident. But also it was very interesting, and I thought like how I will never in my life I would imagine that I will live in Budapest, Hungary, that is so unrelated in many ways to Argentina or Latin America. It has nothing to do. But at the same time, I was thinking like this is very interesting. I am also a very curious person, so I was trying to deal with all these feelings and also to become more, again, even more adaptable and flexible than I was already before. To accept the fact that you have to make new relationships, that you have to make new friends, that it doesn't mean that your friends, the friends from your home country, I mean, things will change because you have a new type of relationship. Even me, I think I was very bit attached to my friends, but I had to learn how to have a relationship with my friends in a distance, you know. But yeah, after 2 years, I finally made up my mind that everything's fine, we are fine. They also had to start new lives at some point in Argentina because I think it's an age thing that, I don't know, because why after like you are 32, 33, you have to make new friends. It's good to have new groups, you know, it's good to meet new people, not getting stuck, you know, like in the friends you had from university or from your hometown, whatever. So yeah, that I would say that is my answer.
Wow. And here you are making new friends. Like I'm a new friend of yours, I hope. So yeah, and I hope this friendship will keep on growing.
Why not? Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your honesty. Thank you so much for your authenticity, and everything we talked about was something that I really felt connected to. So that was special to me. Thank you for making it special.
Yeah, thank you. Same with me. I think it was very comfortable, very nice, and we had a very cute conversation.
All right, cut.
And I have a friend that just arrived.
Hey.
She doesn't know what's happening.